team from last year, the Old Dominion Monarchs. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Monarchs offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop it, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Inside the 25. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They look to throw it here on second down. Refusing to be brought down. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the BA team makes it 7-0 open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a dart right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
What a catch! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Monarchs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. He's got a man down the middle. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He gets loose. No way to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Monarchs will line up to kick it away. And this will be... Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? The gamble doesn't pay off. Will the head coach pay for that decision later? That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
Chris, that's not exactly how they're anticipating this fake would go. While it's easy to say, if you're going to throw it, just leave your quarterback in the offense out there. But there is an element of surprise that plays into any good fake punt. It just didn't work out this time.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Pressure is coming. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And the ball is incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
He's got it right near the end zone. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Monarchs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they jump on top during the second half. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. Defense showing blitz here. Handing off on the draw play. Powering through. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Game makes it 2nd and 9. Inside deals now from the shotgun. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The App State offense goes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. He was right down the field for a touchdown. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking deep to the right side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Coming up, second down and goal. Touchdown, App State. They finish off the scoring drive. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good line in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Mars.
Boy, if the defense can't get pressure on a quarterback, it's going to be a long afternoon. That time, the quarterback had all day back there to eventually find the open receiver for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Handoff as they run the counter play. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Good pass to the flat to a receiver.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The punt team making their way on the field. This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Appalachian State has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Short throw at the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Will make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Wants to throw it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long on the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
And that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A quick throw out left, complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Great pass. The catch is made. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Right for the end zone, has a lane. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They take the lead in the final minute.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Get some space around the 30.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. He has first down yardage at the 46. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down.